Hi, Maria.
Hi there.
How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, good.
Well, thank you very much. It's a pleasure to speak with you.
Yeah, and I'm so excited to bring you our breakthrough products today.
Yeah, so maybe we can start with just you can mention a few of the products that you've selected and why.
Yeah, of course. I'll start with my favorite, which is a new CoverGirl mascara. It's a mouthful. It's the CoverGirl Lash Blast Clump Crusher mascara. And we all know, I mean, I don't know about you, but mascara clumping is probably something any woman can relate to. And
Yes.
especially volumizing and thickening formulas, the waxers and the fillers in that formula just always tend to clump. They get stuck between the bristles. So what CoverGirl actually did, which is genius, they found the average size of a clump, which if you're interested, it's 325 microns. And they arranged the bristles smaller than that so that the clump can never even form. So you can literally brush this on, 10 times maybe, and it won't clump, which is awesome. And it also is their Lash Blast formula, so as we know, it's thickening, it's clumping, or not clumping, thickening, volumizing, and lengthening, and it's awesome. So this has to be, I think, one of my favorite because I'm a mascara girl. Also in the makeup category, we have the new Glossy Stain from Yves Saint Laurent. And, makeup companies have been grappling with long-wear lipstick for a long time. They're usually pretty drying, pretty matte, and you do always end up reapplying them after a few hours. So what they've done is they've combined the shine of a gloss, the color of a lipstick, and the staying power of a stain. And you swipe it on, the water in the formula evaporates, leaving behind just the pigment, so the stain really adheres to your lips. Then silicone particles magically come to the surface, which is what gives that shine to it. And then the last step is there's oil in the formula that creates almost a honeycomb cage over the lips, and that's what gives you that long wearing, so you can have a few cocktails, eat your meal, and this is not going anywhere. And the shade range is amazing. You've got really beautiful neutrals and really great brights. So another common beauty problem solved by one of these breakthroughs. Moving on from makeup to hair, one of the biggest complaints and one of the biggest questions we get at Allure is frizz. No woman likes frizz, and a lot of us have found the easy way to get rid of it is flat ironing your hair. But we also know how damaging it is. I mean, flat irons get up to 450 degrees, and that heat will actually crack the cuticle of your hair. And so a lot of women are doing this every day. So imagine how damaging that is. Cool Way, the scientists at Cool Way realize that the more water you put in the hair, the lower heat you can put the flat iron on to get the same results. So the first step with the system is a spray. You spritz it in your hair. It's an amino acid blend that pushes water into the hair. So already, it's more even. The hair's already evenly moisturized and ready to be flat ironed. And then the flat iron itself uses smart technology to calibrate the texture of your hair, the moisture level in your hair, and the humidity around you. So it gives you the exact temperature you need, no more, that you need to get straight hair. So the same, like if I straighten my hair in New York, but then I go, to Miami, I wish, it's gonna be a different reading because the temperature the moisture level outside and the moisture level in my hair is completely different. But yeah, this one never gets up to over 299 degrees. And it also, after some clinical studies, they found that it strengthened damaged hair by 300%, which is a huge number. It reduced breakage by 75%, and it reduced frizz in more than 50%. So really.
I'm sorry, I think I just missed the name of this product.
Oh, the Cool Way Flat Iron.
Cool Way Flat Iron.
Cool Way Flat Iron. And I have a bunch of hairstylist friends that came to me and told me about this while we were testing it for breakthroughs. And I'm like, have you tried this iron? You have to. It's amazing. It's revolutionizing the way women are going to flat iron their hair. So really, and it's $150, which, flat irons these days can run you up $200 and $300. So I think this is, a great deal for what it's giving you. Moving on to skincare, we've got two items that we awarded breakthrough awards. The first is the ROC Retinol Correction Max Wrinkle Resurfacing System. Lots of R's there. Now, ROC is known for its retinol, and retinol is kind of the gold standard among dermatologists and beauty editors for anti-aging. So this two-step system, you start off with a retinol cream, which is going to increase cell turnover, boost collagen and elastin in the skin, and then on top of that, you're going to apply a serum. And what the serum does is it boosts bioelectricity in the skin. And what bioelectricity means is that it's sending electric messages to the cells, telling the cells that actually the skin is wounded, when it's not, obviously, but the cells go into hyperdrive and start repairing themselves, smoothing those wrinkles, filling in fine lines, and during the clinicals, they found that 97% of women saw softened crow's feet and 58% of women saw improvement in their forehead wrinkles. So really great. It's a 1-2 punch anti-aging treatment, and you get your retinol in there, which is great. The second is it's by Eau Ven, the French brand, and it's the first topical treatment that is looking to prevent the causes of rosacea. Now, 16 million women suffer from rosacea in the United States, and there really hasn't been a product that's actually, there's products that cool the redness, but they don't treat the causes that are making the flushed skin. Because what's happening is there's a buildup of blood underneath the skin. So Eau found a new ingredient from the ruscus plant, and what that does, it does two things. It decreases the protein that is causing a buildup of blood cells under the skin, and it's also constricting the blood vessels, so it's flushing the blood out from those areas, reducing the redness. So it's, we sent it to derms, and they told us that, this is going to be a great treatment for women that suffer from rosacea. And what else can we talk about?
I think that's okay for products.
Products, okay.
Sure. Maybe we can go into a little bit like how did you make your selections?
Oh, okay. So for the Breakthrough Awards are a very specific selection process. We tested over 2,500 products total for the Beauty Awards and awarded over 200 products awards in general. The Breakthrough Award category is a very select group of products that already go through a screening process to even be considered for the category. And once we at Allure, the editors test them ourselves. We're spraying these sprays in our hair, we're putting the creams on, combing the mascara in. But then we also consult dermatologists, cosmetic chemists, makeup artists, and hairstylists to look at the products, look at the clinicals, look at the ingredient lists, test them out on their clients, and let us know if these products really live up to their claims. And the breakthroughs in particular, the clinicals are reviewed, and it's a really hard screening process that finally gets us to this place.
Okay, so it's not just you making the selection or the editors. This is going through rigid testing.
Yeah, rigid testing between the beauty editors, our entire office. The entire office for 6 months goes into a beauty bonanza, and people are carting bags home, and every morning is a different product, and your showers take 10 times longer because you can't find the shampoo you wanted to test. So, and again, we're talking to experts every day on these products to make sure that they really are the best of the best.
Okay. And if you had advice for a reader on how to go about when they're selecting products for themselves, what should their checklist sort of be in terms of what makes a good product?
I think their checklist should be, they can rip out the Best of Beauty master list in the book. They can go online on Allure.com where all our winners are listed. So that's a first. They can reference those. And then, a product doesn't have to be super expensive to work. It doesn't have, I think people have to realize, if it's an investment, what is the investment and is it worth it? So, are you really concerned about your skin? If so, if you find a product that's in the $40 to $50 range, maybe it's worth investing in because that is the area that you really want to focus on. I think on a checklist, you shouldn't, don't think you have to go all department store, have to go all drugstore. Also, what are you willing to put into your routine? How much time are you looking to spend on your beauty routine in the morning? So that's another thing. Do you really want to use in your hair a serum, a volumizer, a straightening lotion? Do you want a streamlined beauty routine, or are you okay making more of those steps? So I think that's another thing that women should think of when they're shopping for beauty products. And also what has the testing behind it and the clinicals behind it. So skincare and some of these new hair products, look at what people are saying, look at what the magazines, what we at Allure are saying, and because that if especially with these products, because they're backed by dermatologists and clinical tests, they really are going to work for you. We're not just, we didn't just award these breakthroughs for nothing. So.
Okay. I think that's all for me, actually.
Okay.
That's great. Thank you so much for taking the time to speak with me.
No.
I'm probably going to be publishing this today, and I'll definitely send the link along.
Oh, great.
So thank you very much for your time.
Okay, thank you.